So, for AIBE exam, buy Bayrak books and carry to the exam center. So please buy Bayrak books and carry to the exam center. Next, second point. Practice 4 to 5 old question papers. So to solve using with Bayrax, you have to prepare at least, you have to practice at least 4 to 5 old papers. Then third point, please go through the index of all Bayrax. Before going to exam, you just have an idea of all the indexes, what are the sections, subsections, headings, etc. Okay, please go through it if your time permits. Then go to fourth point, print the Income Tax Act index. When you buy in shop for all the Bare Axe books, generally it is a bundle of books. So generally it won't have with the Income Tax Act book. So you have to buy it separately. So instead of buying that book, because that is a big size book, so instead of buying that book, you just to print out the income tax index, so that you can solve at least two questions, about 2 to 3 questions. Okay, then go to section next, go to point 5. It is better to first solve direct questions from bare act. First you directly solve the bare act questions from the bare act. Okay, then next point 6. Except one or two previous papers, more than 50 number of questions can be solved in almost all previous question papers using Barex. Almost you can solve 50 questions using Barex. Most of the previous all papers have at least 45 to 55 questions of from the questions from the Bare Act. Okay, next. Before going to exams, you also remember all important case laws. Case law questions around 4 to 5 questions on case laws, so you have to remember important case laws. Next, last point, result is only pass or fail, do not worry about scoring. So you want to don't aim for high scores. Just in this exam you need to pass the exam, that's it. Okay. uh, Next, coming to the question paper of 19. In this question paper, I only solve the questions of the questions from the Bare Act only. Okay. So now coming to the first question, this is a case law question. Now coming to second question also. This is also case law question. Now I'll go to the next question. Question number 3. In this question, by which constitutional amendment was clause 4B inserted into Article 16? So take the Constitution Bare Act book and go to directly section 16. So you have to look for 4B where it is inserted. Then go to that place. 4B where it is interested. 4B is nothing in nothing in this article shall prevent the state from considering. So this is 4B section. So here it is not written anywhere that where the amendment constitutional amendment was enacted. Here it is not written. So there is a footnotes below that the page. Uh, when coming to starting of this 4B, there is a subscript 6 is there. So 6. So go to footnote 6. So footnote 6, go to footnote 6. See here by the Constitution 81st Amendment. So you go to options. 81 is there on first option. So select first option and go to next question. So question number 4. Which of the following statement is correct about the 106th Constitutional Amendment Act? So some publications they provide previous amendments, constitutional amendments. You go to 106 constitutional amendment, you check it in 106 constitutional amendment, you get the answer here. So here is option 1 is the answer here. Then go to section question number 5. um, so question number 5, uh, The Parliament acts the Fire Hazing Act 2000, which includes the following provision. So this is not the direct question. You have some previous knowledge about this question. So go to next question. Leave it and go to next question. Question number 6. The reports of the Controller and Auditor General of India relating to the accounts of a state shall be submitted to the dash. So in this case, you have to when you go to all the acts of the bare acts of the index, special index. If you go for it, if you remember it, then Controller and Auditor General of India, it is in Constitution. Then you go to open the Constitution, the bare act, and go to Controller and Auditor General of India. Open it. Go to that section. This is Chapter 5, Controller. Then go to the sections 148, 148, 19, 150, 151. So here it is. Question is reports of the Controller and Auditor General of India relating to the accounts of a state shall be submitted to the. So who here is going to submit. So you have to get an idea that audit reports. Then go to audit reports and go to 151 section audit reports. Here it is there that it is submitted to the governor. Just you go to read it and you get the answer here. So in this way you have to solve this question. Now go to the next question. 7. So, which of the following article of the Constitution of India declares that the Supreme Court shall be court of record? So, go to section 119. This is a constitution question. So, go to Bare Act Constitution of India, Article 119, Article 111, 129, 135. You go to all the sections directly in index itself. You can find the answer. So, 129 is the Supreme Court to be court of record. So, question itself asks about India declares that the Supreme Court shall be court of record. So direct answer you can select the option 129 section option 3. Okay, right. Then go to next section. Next question. Question number 8. Which article deals with the powers, privileges, and immunities of a parliament its members? Open the constitution book. Go to index. Go check 107, 105, 108, 102. So I am writing for you here. One of provisions to introduction and passing the bills. 105, 108, 102. So 105 clearly itself tells powers, privileges, etc. of the houses of the parliament and of the members and committees. Okay. Then you select that option. Is second option 105. Okay. Then go to next question. Number 9. Which constitutional amendment act inserted provisions related to GST? So you have to check the all the amendments in the constitutional book. Previously, some publications they give the amendments. So you go and check the amendments. So GST is introduced as instrument 101 amendment. Go to next question. Question number 10. Who can initiate impeachment proceeding against the president of India? So you have to get in your mind that president of India, you have to go constitution barrack and go to the president of India. So impeachment proceedings, so you directly search for impeachment proceedings in president of India section. So okay, president of India heading. So in you get 61 is the procedure for impeachment. There here you get the answer of either house of parliament. Then you choose that option. Then you go to next question. Question number 11. Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 considers force to be criminal force. So you have to go for criminal force. So BNS, you have to look for BNS, go to index and find out where criminal force is there. In section 129, criminal force is there. Just you read it, you get the answer. So here is the intentional uses force to any person without that person's consent. Here injury, fear, or annoyance. So this is the answer. So answer is the causing injury, fear, or annoyance. This is the answer. Okay, right. Next, go to section. Next question 12. According to the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, what is the maximum fine for making the using a document that resembles a currency note or banknote under section 182 subsection 1? So directly go to that section. You read out. You read out. Then you get the answer. Here is the 3,000 rupees is the answer. 3,000 rupees is the answer. So option 3 is the answer. Next, go to question number 13. According to the province of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2020, the right of private defense or property extend to the voluntary causing of death or any other harm to the wrongdoer in which the offence is committed or attempt to be committed. So here this is not the direct question. You have to use your common sense and your previous knowledge. So here is happening a robbery is happening, housebreaking after sunset, theft, mischief, or house trespass is happening. So answer is all the above. Okay, right. Then go to section question number 14. Rajesh heated argument with Sunil. So this is here it is heated argument. Sunil strikes him with a heavy iron rod. The blow structure Sunil's arms and he is unable to use it several weeks. The medical report comes in that the fracture amounts to grievous. Which of the following offences has Rajesh committed? Here it is clearly written. Commits the fracture amounts to grievous hurt. So just you check the grievous hurt in IPC. You check the grievous hurt definition. So here is voluntary causing grievous hurt under section 135. So you select that option as your answer. Then go to section 15. So this is not the direct question. You have to understand the some concepts. Then only you can answer it. If you understand it, then you go do it. If you don't understand it, then you go to direct to the other bare act question. Let next go to the question number 16. Um, this is also you have to apply your mind and knowledge. Then go to section question number 17. Punishment for rape in case where the victim is a woman below the age of 16 or 12 is included which sections of the BNS. Then go to all the sections. In index you can find out that punishment for rape in certain cases 65. So in that one you have that age of 16 or 12. So that then you select that option 2. Okay. Then go to next question. So question number 18, a new offense of snatching has been introduced by BNS. Then go you open the BNS Bare Act and go to the all sections 308, 303, 305, 304. Here directly you can see that 304 is the snatching section. So you select that 4 as an option. Okay, right. Then go to section question number 19. Consider the following statements answer. So it also requires some knowledge, some conceptual knowledge is required. Then you go to the question number 20. BNS introduced the provisions of registration of FIR relating to commission of cognizable in respect of area where the offence is committed. This FIR is also known as, this is zero FIR. Recently it was introduced zero FIR. So it is not directly not in. You check for zero FIR BNSS. You get it the answer. Okay. Then you go to question number 21. The VNS mandates a foreign team to visit the crime scene to collect the evidence for offence punishable with imprisonment for at least dash years. So this is the investigation. So to collect evidence for offence punishable with imprisonment. Uh, so this is invocation. Go to the chapter 13, information of the police and the powers to investigate. So here is saying crime scenes. crime scenes to collect evidence. Um, uh, so you go to the 176 procedure when investigation, you get that answer. Offenses punishment with imprisonment for at least 7 years. Okay. Then you go to next question. 22. Which section of the BNSS allows for trials in absentia of proclaimed offenders? Then you take a BNSS Bear Act and go to section 251, 349, 349, 356. You have to look for the word of absentia of proclaimed offenders. So here in this section 356, inquiry trial judgment of absentia of proclaimed offender. Then you select that third option, 356, as your answer. Then go to question number 23. Which of the sections of the BNSS facilitates trials and procedures to be held in an electronic mode? This is also a direct question. You go to the BNSS index, then you go for 530 to 330, 330, 430, 530. In 530, it is clearly written trial and proceeding to be held in electronic mode. Then you select that option, fourth option. Okay. Then you go to next section, next question, 24. Which sections of BNSS repeals the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Always repeals and savings will be at the end of the Bear Act, last section most probably. So go to the last section, repeals and savings. You clearly get this answer. BNS repeals the Code of Criminal Procedure. Then you 531 is in first option. You select that first option. Then you go to next question. Question number 25. Which section mandates state government prepare and notify a witness protection scheme with a view to ensure the protection of witnesses? Go to these sections, 98, 198, 298, 398. This is BNSS. So it's continuation of BNSS. You go to BNSS. Then you find out that 398 witness protection scheme is there in that section. Okay. You can get the answer by using index only here. No need of going deep into the section. Okay. Next, go to section 20. Question number 26. Which section BNSS mandates the appointment of designated police officer in each district and police station to provide information about the arrested individuals to the general public? Open BNSS and go to index 25, 35, 37, 45. So here 37, it clearly mentions a designated police officer. Then you select the designated police officer, 37. Then go to question number 27. Which section of BNS to introduce provisions for identifying, attaching, and forfeiting the property of proclaimed offender located outside India? Then you view, then you go to BNSS index and go to the section 74, 74, 76, 84, 86. So 86, it is clearly mentioned identifying and attachment of property of proclaimed persons. So that is the 86 is the answer to option 4. Then go to next question number 28. Which section of BNS places restrictions on the adjournment of trials, ensuring expeditious resolution of cases? Here also you go to BNSS index, the Bear Act index. Then you find out read these sections 147, 246, 346, 356. So here 354 6 clearly states power to postpone and adjourn the proceedings. Then you go and select 346 option 3. Then go to next question number 29. Hmm, uh, question number 29. This is you have some knowledge, previous knowledge to solve these questions. Generally, SOD is pending in district court A, but one of the parties Mira request transfer of district court. One court to another court transfer requires the High Court or Supreme. It has to file. They have to file in High Court or Supreme Court. This is the answer here. The High Court or Supreme Court. Okay. Then go to next question 30. So here, question number 30. Maya files a suit in court A for the recovery of money from Neha. During proceedings, Neha requests that Seema be added as a defendant, claiming Seema is liable. Maya objects. The court reviews the application, decides Seema should be included as a defendant. So don't worry about how to solve this question. So here is the options: order 1, rule 10. You read it: order 1, rule 10; order 7, rule 11; order 5, service of summons; order 6, 17, amendment of pleadings; order 7, rejection of plaint. So here it is, they want to add as a defendant. So here is a substitution or jointer of parties. So order 1, rule 10, direct answer this is. Okay, order 1, rule 10 is the direct answer here. Okay, then go to next question 31. Which section of CPC allows for the appeals from the original degree? So, see all the sections. Directly, you get the answer from the section 96, appeals. So, index is enough to solve this question. Next, go to section, question number 32. In under the CPC, what is the maximum time limit for filing a written statement in a suit? Then, for this one, you have to go to the order 8, where written statement, set off and counter claim. So order 8 to, it is written time frame for the filing the written statement. So it is here 90 days. So you have to choose fourth option. Okay, then go to question number 33. which section of which section of CPC provides exemption of the President and India and the Governor State from the personal appearance in court? So, uh, go to all the sections. Then section 128, exemption from President and India and Governor of the states, personal appearance in court. So go to CPC index, go to all the sections. You get in section 28. 130, 130 to 133, the exemption of other persons. So it is clearly written in the exemption of other persons, President of India, Vice President of India, other persons also there. Just you go through it and you choose option 3 as the answer. Okay, then go to section question number 34. What is the term used for a court's power to transfer a case from one court to another under the code of civil procedure? Is it a direct answer, common sense answer? So one court to another court, you have to file the transfer of suits directly. It is a CPC, it is there in CPC. Okay, then go to question number 35. Under which order of the CPC the procedure for summary suit is provided? Just to go to the orders, check it. Interpreter, special suit, summary procedure. Direct question this is. Go to index, you get it. So order 17, summary procedure. That is the answer. That choose that option 2. Okay. Then go to next question. 36. Which solution of the CPC deals with the principles of res judicata? Just you go to the section index, open index, and just see sections 11, 10, 12 line. Directly, this is a direct answer. 11 is a res judicata. That's it. You have to solve like this, using a Bayer Act. So that is answer res judicata. Next, go to section. Next, go to question number 37. Dash of the CPC provides for an interpleader suit. Section 88. This is also direct question. Go open CPC, go to index and see the sections, and you get 82 section where interpleader suit may be instituted. Okay, so 88, section 88 is the answer. Option 1. Then go to next question. Which section of the CPC provides for the payment of compensatory costs? Open CPC. Go to all the sections. This is also direct answer. Go to all the sections. So 35 is the compensatory costs in respect of the false vexatious claims or defenses. So you select option 2. Okay. Then go to next question 39. which word is inserted in section 22 of the BSA that was not present in section 24 of the Evidence Act? Which word is inserted in 22 of the BSA that was not present in the section 24 of the Evidence Act? Here you have to refer to BARE Act books. One is Bharatiya BSA and another one is Indian Evidence Act. New Act is BSA. So open section 22 of BSA, confessional Bharatiya Sakshya Adhinam, section 22 and 24 of the Indian Constitution. Here you go to all two bare acts and two section, one section from each bare act. Then you get the answer. So here is the coercion was inserted in B BSA. Okay, then you that is the answer. Option 2 is the answer. Then go to question number 40. Existence existence of courts of business when relevant is discussed in directly. This is also direct question. Go to index section 12, section 13 of the 14 15 of the BSA. Here 14, here it is written directly existence of course of business when relevant. Then that is the answer. Option 3. Then go to question number 41. This is not direct bearer question. You go read it, and if you know it, if you have any previous knowledge, then you could solve it. Otherwise, go to the next question. Question number 42. When a document is executed in several parts like printing, lithography or photography, video recording, computer resource at electronic or digital record, the BSA 2000 classifies each part as. So you go to Bharatiya Sakshi Adhinam and open, you look for primary, secondary, circumstantial scientific evidence. So primary, go to primary evidence is section 57. It is primary evidence. There is clearly written about the printing, lithography, photography, video recording, computer resources as electronic or digital records. So then the answer is primary evidence. So first option itself, you can get the answer here. So primary evidence is the answer, option 1. Then go to next question. 43. Which section of BSA provides that no court shall require any communication with the minister and the president of India to be produced before it? Um, so go to all the section 65, 165, 260, 268, 160 of BSA. You check is proof of signature 65, then this is not the case. Then go to section 165, production of documents. Here it is written. Here it is written that provide that no court shall require any communication minister. Last point, any communication between the minister and the president of India to be produced before it. Then 165 is the answer here. So option 2 is the answer. Then you go to next question. So question number 44. According to section 46 of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, when character evidence is relevant in civil cases. So go to section 44 and you find out the answer here. Here is the answer is option 2, only when related to the other relevant fact. Go to that 46 section. Go to now question number 45. As per section 78 of the BSA 2023, presumption about the officer signing or certifying a document is. Go to that section 78 of 2. So you go to that section directly. Here, so you get the answer. The officer held the official character claimed when signing or certifying the document. Option 3 is the answer here. Then go to next question 46. Under section 46 of BSA 2003, when are leading questions permissible in court proceedings? So directly go to 146 of BSA, go to leading questions and you read it, then you get the answer. Okay. So here is the fourth option is the answer. Then go to question number 47. Which of the following is a characteristic of mediation? You have a prior knowledge to answer this question. With common sense, you can say neutral third party facilitate negotiation is the answer here. You have some idea. You have to read about mediation. Then only you can answer straight away. Okay. Then go to question number 48. Question number 48. A dispute arises between ABC Limited and XYZ Private Limited regarding arbitration. Parties fails to agree on arbiter. Which provision of Arbitration Conciliation Act 1996 applies? Hmm, so you refer court appointments arbiter under section 11. Then directly this is the answer here. Then go to question number 49. Which of the following is not an advantage of ADR? So here for this answer you don't get in a BEREC directly. Uh, then you go for there is a question, but you have to read ADR. Then only you can solve this question. Completely you have to understand the ADR. Then only you can solve this question. Now go to next question 50. Kiran wins orbital award. Meera refused to pay, citing irregularities. Kiran seeks court enforcement, which is the ACA section applies. So, so, you have to go for application for setting aside orbital award. Go to those sections. Section 36 enforcement. So you read it, then you get the answer here. Okay. Then go to next question. Which section discusses Sapinda relationship under the Hindu Marriage Act? Just to go to index page of this one, sections 3F5E, and you go to the depth of these sections. You go to those sections, you get the answer here. Here definitions. Go to the three definitions. F and I speaks of Sapinda relationships. So F and I is only on the in the option 4. Then you select that fourth option. Okay. Then go to question number 52. Under section 15 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, the diverse person to marry again. Diverse person to marry again. He may marry immediately thereafter without leave of court. So this is the answer here. You go to the 50 section 15 of Hindu Marriage Act. You read it, then you get the answer here. Then go to question number 53. Aarti seeks divorce on cruelty grounds under section 13(1) IAHM Hindu Marriage Act, which is true. You go to Hindu Marriage Act and read that section. You get this answer here. Cruelty includes mental, emotional cruelty, not just physical. Okay. Uh, on matters which Dayabhaga is silent, which prevails. This is not a direct question. You should have some previous knowledge. Then only you can answer this question. Uh, then go to question number 55. Custody under Guardian and Wards Act 1890 main factor: parents' financial stability, gender of child, welfare and best interest of child. Wealthier parent gets custody automatically. So for the to solve this question, you have to go to the Bear Act index. So 17th section, it's saying that matters to consider by the court in appointing guardian. So here it gives the welfare of the minor. So here is the answer: welfare and best interest of the child. So option 3 is the answer here. Okay. Then go to question number 56. So this is also requires previous knowledge. Case laws are also involved. These are the important main some case laws. You go through it. If you don't while solving you don't know, then go to next question. 57. Fatima seeks maintenance post divorce under Muslim law, which is true. Then maintenance, Muslim maintenance comes the family laws. You have to open the Bare Act and go to the Muslim Women Protection of Rights and Divorce Act 1986. So go to section 4, order for payment of maintenance. So you read it, then you get the answer here. Maintenance for herself during idat and children until self-supporting. So this is the option 3 is the answer. Then go to section 58. Remedy for restitution. Remedy for restitution of conjugal right is given in section of Hindu marriage. Go to Hindu marriage after to go for restitution of conjugal rights. So verify the section. Section 13th, 11, 6, 9. So from the index itself, you can solve this answer. So section 9 is the restitution of conjugal rights. Then go to question number 59. Which case pioneered a prison letter as a pill on torture? This is case laws. Then go to question number 60. 1980s bonded labor case. This is also you need no, some knowledge and case laws. Then only you can solve this question. Okay. Then go to question number 61. So pill questions also. This is not the direct Berat question. If you have some prior knowledge, then only you can answer 60 question number 61 also. Go to question number 62. This is also you require some previous knowledge, then only you can solve the question. Next question number 63. The si- 63. This is also not direct uh, bare act question. 64 is also case law. Then go to question number 65. Which are not going grounds for judicial review of administrative actions. Um, this is also not direct question. Go to question number 66. Conflict of interest refers to the professional ethics. This is a common sense question. If you read it, you can solve it. Just a situation during the legal disputes. Professional is not speaking about legal disputes. Legal disputes between the clients. A situation where two professional disagree. This is not the where two professional disagree. So this is not the about the disagreement. So a conflict between ethics and law, though, so this is not also the answer. So for D is the option, a situation where personal interests conflict with the professional duties. So so this is the answer. Then go to question number 67. This is also not direct question. Go to question number 68. The nature of the produce in cases of professional misconduct is this is also you require some knowledge about the Advocates Act and some previous knowledge. Then only you can solve this question. So, but with using common sense, professional misconduct it's not comes under criminal nature in either civil or not criminal, civil in nature. So um, this is quasi criminal nature. So option C is the answer. Then question number 69. This is also not direct, not where at question directly. So then go to question number 70. As per section 2 for 284, share means share in the share capital of a company and includes. You have to go to that section 2 define as per section 284. Then go to the definition of a share. It's share in the share capital of a company. Include stock. then you get the answer here. So here is a it is written share in the capital of a company and include stock. So stocks, uh, share capital of a company and include share capital of a company also. It debentures and preference shares comes under it. So option 1, 2 and 3 is the three. Option C is the answer. Go to next question, 71. uh, Section 43 of the Companies Act provides for. So no, I told you already. If you don't purchase that book, then you take the print of the index. Go to the index, you get the section 40. So sorry, this is Companies Act. You get this one in bundle of books. So you can go to the index of the Company Act. You get the kinds of share capital. Okay. Then go to question number 72. Um, A manufacturer company in Surat named X has been discharging 100 industrial water into a nearby river, violating the Environment Protection Act and Water Prevention Control of Pollution Act 1970. Based on the above problem, select the correct answer. So go to these section 24, section 40 of Water Prevention Control Act. Go to the um, go to it is a violation of Section 23 of the Water Prevention Control of Pollution Act here. So you go to Section 24, prohibition of use of stream or well or disposal of polluting matter, etc. So this is the answer here. So 24, option A is the answer here. Then go to question number 73. You have some previous knowledge to answer this question. Umbrella legislation act is popularly known as umbrella legislation. So Environment Protection Act is the umbrella legislation. Okay. Then go to question number 74. Which of the following is are included under Section 21W of the Information Technology Act? Go to Information Technology Act and read 21W or 21W of the section. Go to that section. Here is a section. So here there is no social media platforms. It is saying all the remaining things. Cyber caves, telecom regulators, social media platforms are there in this section. So you select option C. Okay, then go to next question. Question number 75. Malti, a small business woman runs an online store. Her site was hacked and the customer data stolen. Which provision applies? Go to IT Act, Information Technology Act, Bear Act. Go to Section 66, and Section 43A. Here it is also it speaks about Section 43A, compensation. So by reading these two sections, you get the answer. Answer C is the answer. So if you read the index before going to, you have some knowledge about the what are the sections there, then you can answer this question. So without going and without reading and going directly to exam, it is time consuming to answer this question. Okay, because if you read 66 only, you say that this is the answer, but 43 also it speaks of the compensation claim. Okay, then go to question number 76. Which of the following is are included under Employer in Industrial Relations Code 2023? So this is not given in Bear Axe book. Bear Axe books. Then you go to next question 77. Which of the following legislation is included under the Social Security Code 2023? So this is also not there in um, Bayrak's books. Um, if this is also not there in Bayrak's book, then you go to question number 78. Dash have not been set up under the Industrial Disputes Act 1947. So this is not a direct question, but you can use your common sense here. Not been set up under the Industrial Disputes Act. So industrial disputes always talks about the industrial tribunals, labor courts, national tribunal, etc. It doesn't speak about the environment tribunals. So environment tribunal is the answer here. We have to use some common sense to solve this type of questions. Then go to question number 79. XYZ textiles is also not direct question. Uh, Not a direct bare axe questions. Then go to next question 80. Hmm. Uh, this is also not now not direct Bayrat question, but I will explain this one. I mean, a banker refused to honor a check despite the sufficient balance. Here, sufficient balance there, but he refused to honor a check. F suffers no monetary loss. So, what maximum applies here? Here it applies injuria sign dam. Injuries happened but without damages. So this is the answer here. Okay, go to next question. 81. Mr. B A take to leave the premises in occupation of Mr. A, where Mr. A refused. Mr. B collected some of his workmen who mustered around Mr. A. They trucked up their leaves and aprons and threatened to break the plaintiff neck and did not leave. Under which tortures act A can file the case. So here it is not about false implement. It is not the battery hurt. It is directly it is assault. So you can write the answer as option B. Okay, and then go to section 82. Sorry, question number 82. J knowingly took a lift with the driver Mr. T, who was under the influence of alcohol. The car met with an accident, and Miss J got injuries. She filed a case of compensation, which defense could be claimed by Mr. T. Voluntary non-fit injury is the answer. What is the meaning of voluntary non-fit injury? To one who voluntarily consents, no injury is done. So option A is the answer here. Go to next question 83. This is also not direct question. You go and check it. So this is also you can use your common. You can solve this question number 83. Here is a nuisance is the answer. Then go to question number 84. This also you have some knowledge to answer this question. This is here as the answer is contributory negligence for question number 84. There was a collision between a government-owned bus and a private bus. Both drivers negligent. Here, so both driving negligently and caused damages. So both is having some contributory negligence. So this is a contributory negligence. It's a common sense type of question. If you have some previous knowledge, then only you can answer this question. With your common sense, so you can answer this question. Answer is contributory negligence. Next, go to question number 85. The term income is described in the Income Tax Act under. So I told you you just take printout of this index. Then you go to that section 2 of 24. Then that is the income is described. Though, so you can answer the question. Question number 86. You also go to the section 80C. What is section 80C? Concessional under section 111 BAC. You have to read all the sections of income tax. If you buy purchased and if you take that book to the exam center, then only you can solve this question. Okay. Then go to question number 87. Just go to the sections of income tax act, then section 110(1). uh, go to uh, go to the sections, then only you can answer this question. Go to section question number 88. Rent-free accommodation provided by employer to employees. Go to all the sections of income tax act 17 of 22, 17 of 2, 16 of 2, 10, 13A, 10(1). Then you get the answer. So you have to go to the in depth of the section. Then only you can answer this question. Index also index also by index also you can answer this question. But then go to question number 89. An agreement not enforceable by law is stated to be void under. So agreements, contracts, and all these come under Contracts Act. Then you open the Contract Act and go to these sections, section 2D, section 2E, 2F, 2G. Then you get the answer here. Here is the answer is section 2D. Option A is the answer. Then go to question number 90. Mm, the concept of invalid guarantee is covered under sections. So you go to all the sections of Indian Contract Act, then you read it 140 to 144. 140 to guarantee obtained by misdetermination of invalid. So concept of invalid guarantee starts from 140 to 144 guarantee. So you see here guarantee, guarantee, guarantee. So 140 will cover the sections of Indian Contract Act. Refer index. Okay. Then go to next question. 91. So this is not also uh, direct question from Barracks. You have to read and you have to understand it. Then you have to answer this question. Then go to question number 92. Um, this is also this is also not direct question, but with common sense you can answer this question. A transfer a piece of land to B on the condition that B shall not transfer the land to anyone else for the next 10 years. In this case, B has no right to transfer the land to someone else for next 3 years. So here he kept some conditional not condition. If somebody condition fulfills, then they will transfer property one person to another person. So here is a conditional limitation. So this is the answer here. uh, so option B is the answer. No, it is not a conditional transfer, subsequent transfer. So they are not talking about the subsequent transfer. Conditional precedent, it is also not the conditional precedent. Okay. So then conditional limitation is the answer. Option B is the answer. Go to the next question 93. So this is a check bounce case. So if you have the previous knowledge of check bounce act, then only you can answer this question. So once check is bounced, one has to uh, one has to one has to file the complaint within 1 month of dishonor of check. Okay, once is dishonored, they have to file within 1 month of the dishonor of the check. Then you go to question number 94. Section 31 of the Specific Relief Act 1960 related to. Go to the section 31 of the specific relief to go to index. Then it is clearly states the cancellation of the written instruments. So cancellation of the instrument. Select option B here. Okay. Then go to question number 95. How the recovery of specific immovable property may be specific immovable property may be enforced. So this is also not direct question. You have to understand specific uh, relief act and code of criminal procedure. Then only you can answer this question. Then go to question number 96. Which section of the law of the contracts define the proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance is completed as against the proposer, but not afterwards? Go to section 5. You when you read this, you get this answer. So section 5 is the answer here. Then go to question number 97. This is also not a direct question. You have to understand a land acquisition act, then only you can answer this question. Then go to question number 98. Land Acquisition Act 2003 is in India has replaced which earlier legislation. So I told you already. End of the X, you get section as repeals and savings. Directly, you take the Land Acquisition Act, Bear Act, and go to the last section. Say repeals and savings. You go to that. You get the answer here. So here, Land Acquisition Act 1894 is hereby repealed. So Land Acquisition Act 1894 is the answer. Okay, option C is the answer. Then go to next question 99. So this is also not direct question. You have to understand the concept of copyrights, trademarks. Then only you can answer this question. Otherwise, it is difficult to answer this question directly. Then go to last question, 100 question. What is the duration of copyright protection for literary works in India? So you go to the Copyrights Act and protection for literary works. Um, Go to section 22, term of copyright in published literary dramatic. Term of copyright here is only duration of copyright. So term of copyright also duration of the copyright. Then you go to it. So except go to the section 22, except as otherwise herein after provided copyright shall subsist in any literary, dramatic, musical, or artist work published within the lifetime of author until lifetime of the author until 60 years from the beginning of the calendar year next following the year. చనిపోయిన somebody is died, then after that 60-year lifetime plus 60 years. So answer is the lifetime of the author plus 60 years. So answer question number 100 C is the option here. So you have to read that section and you have to understand it. Don't directly write 60 years. So you have to understand publish within the lifetime of the author until 6 years from the beginning of the calendar next year following there in which the author dies. So you have to understand properly before answering the these kind of questions. Okay. All of you, thank you very much. Wish you all the best for your exams. Don't panic. First, you try to solve Bear Act questions first. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye. Goodbye.